The Aedes aegypti mosquito is a domesticated mosquito that lives where we live, work, and play. Residents of the Virgin Islands are asked to fight the bite, destroy mosquito breeding sites, as the local and regional activities are still underway to control the spread of Zika and other vector-borne illnesses. Small bite, big threat, fight the bite, destroy mosquito breeding sites is a theme for Mosquito Awareness Week, which is taking place from May 9th through the 15th. The community should remain vigilant and support preventative measures to reduce our vulnerability to vector-borne diseases like dengue fever, chikungunya, and Zika.
Well, we are asking homeowners to do a surveillance on their premises at least once a week and make sure that everything is all right. Your cisterns, the overflow is covered. Also, the manhole is tight, fitted very tightly, that nothing cannot get in or out. Check your spouting where the water flow to get onto your cistern. And everything should be all right if you do that at least once a week to prevent the mosquitoes from spreading throughout the community. Also, your yard, make sure that your yard is properly kept from being unsanitary. Any bushes you have, you cut them down. You do a surveillance once a week will help us prevent the mosquito breeding that cause Zika, dengue, chikungunya, and they be free at least from the mosquito-borne disease.
We have been touched by the effects of vector-borne diseases in the territory. We have had dengue and chickpea outbreaks, and now we're under the threat of Zika. All of these have had a significant impact on individuals, the community, and the territory.
We are here, the vector control team from Environmental Health. We are inspecting this premises. With this, the best thing we would advise the owner is to get this drum secure. Put some kind of screen or cloth to cover it while the engine foot is in the water, so that mosquitoes can't enter into the drum and lay eggs and start breeding. And as well as the boat. It's it's open and it's in the open air, so when rainfall it receives water, and mosquito, it's a good opportunity for mosquito to go there, lay their eggs and create mosquitoes infestation.
So in a situation like this, you're really not sure if the boat is derelict or they still use it. I mean, how would they secure this entire boat?
They can cover this entire boat with some sort of tarpaulin, or even have a shed over this boat to avoid rainfall water getting in this boat, since it's in an open air. So they can use either a shed or tarpaulin to cover this boat, to secure this boat from receiving rainfall water and having mosquitoes breeding inside.
By participating in activities like this reminds us of the measures that we have to put in place as individuals and communities to raise awareness and build support.
Any other issues with this property?
Oh yeah, it's an high risk. There is mosquito breeding, and as well as it's unsanitary. Lots of garbage in the surrounding.
So on a whole now, what would you do as environmental health department when you encounter premises like this?
Well, we get the owner's attention and advise them to get rid of all of the garbage and secure water that is uncovered, to sort of avoid mosquito breeding, and as well as to, tidy the surrounding so that you can have a better environment.
The message of preventing mosquito breeding is still evident today as the Caribbean continues to report new cases of Zika. As we are in the midst of a rainy season, we are encouraging the Virgin Islands community to continue its efforts to reduce mosquito breeding sites around their premises.
Well, with this fountain right now, as long as the fountain is in operation, the mosquitoes would not breed in it because the water is disturbed. But if the water is stagnant, the mosquito can breed. So anyone that have a fountain in their yard or anywhere around the business places, you have to keep that fountain working, that the water will not be stagnant and mosquito wouldn't breed. Or you can get some guppies to put in it to prevent the mosquito breeding. Yes, what you're seeing right here now is these plants, they hold a lot of water whenever it's rain, and they are not good right now for us. They breed a lot of mosquitoes. We would like to know that if these plants are not there, the mosquitoes population will be down a little, because we can't control the environment of these plants with the mosquitoes so easy.
So in a situation like this now, what would you do to remedy this problem right now that we're looking at?
Well, the householders or whoever have these plants, they'd have to get some kind of chemicals to get rid of the mosquito larvae. They'd have to probably spread them at least every week to get rid of the mosquito larvae.
Persons who are pregnant or planning to become pregnant should be extra vigilant about encouraging households to reduce the source of mosquito breeding in and around their homes, workplaces, and where they go to play. Zika can be controlled by controlling mosquito breeding sites.
Like this, what you're seeing right here now is a temporary pool. Like whenever it rains, the water gathered here for a while, then it dried up. Mosquitoes will not breed here that easy because of how it all open. No shadows that the mosquito like to know you have some kind of shadow around, a little darkness. Here is too much light for the mosquito to breed. Likely you may have, if the mosquito is very desperate, no water to get to, it can breed. So that's why it's a potential breeding place for mosquitoes. But likely you wouldn't find mosquito breeding here because it's too much light.
Persons are encouraged to conduct weekly surveillance activities for breeding sites. Eliminate unwanted containers that can hold water, dispose of garbage on a regular basis, and open drains where water could settle. Persons are also encouraged to properly scrub the sides of containers to destroy mosquito eggs. Keep the yard clean and clear of weeds, and keep containers not being used face down. Let's fight the bite together. Reporting for the Ministry of Health and Social Development and Public Health Communications Specialist Natasha Letson, Thank you for listening.